to share with you guys the Indian married woman festive essentials. These are things that are specifically catered towards Indian married women, and these are things that make you look married, if that's even a thing, which I think it is, because if you don't wear them, people say that you don't look married. So yeah. I love to dress up, and I especially love to dress up for festivals and for wedding. And the one thing that I love to do for both of them is to look married. Now, any Indian woman would know that there are certain things that only a Indian married woman can do. Like there's only Sindoor, then there is your Bindi, then you have your Mangal Sutra. These are things that only an Indian married woman is supposed to wear. Of course, if you're unmarried, if you want to go wear it, go ahead, wear it, doesn't matter. But these are things that you're only supposed to wear after you get married, and that it gives me that very special feeling. So I love to adorn the whole Indian married look whenever there's a festival or whenever there's a wedding, because I just feel it makes me feel special. The one thing that makes you look married instantly is Sindoor. It's a little red tiny dot of color on your forehead, and instantly you get transformed from a girl to a married woman. I don't know how that happens, but I personally love Sindoor. Out of all the essential Indian married woman things that there are, out of all the things that you're supposed to wear when you get married, Sindoor is probably the only one that I don't fight anybody. Like I do have fights, like I don't want to wear churi, or I don't want to wear payal, I don't want to wear bichwa. You know how we are, like the new Indian girls. We don't want to wear something because we have to wear it. We'll wear it because we want to wear it. So Sindoor is one thing that I really want to wear. Sindoor is one thing that I have worn a lot. Initially, I think when I got married the first couple of years, I wore Sindoor a lot. I have recently stopped wearing Sindoor too much. I know why. I stopped. I love wearing Sindoor. I think I would start wearing Sindoor again. I have a lot of Sindoor in my Sindoor collection. You get them from Lakme. I have this Lakme Jewel Sindoor, although I haven't worn this a lot because it's not really my favorite. Then I have one from Lotus that's red. I have these herbal Sindoors from Shehnaz Hussain. I think Shehnaz Hussain does like the best. I think these are safe. Shehnaz Hussain does like the best Sindoor. These are liquid based, so they're easy to apply. I also have some powder ones from Mandirs and all, but they're very difficult to apply. I've tried applying them with Q-tip. I've tried applying them with putting a cream underneath and then putting on powder Sindoor, but it's very difficult. I always end up getting some powder on my nose, which is not flattering at all. So yeah, these are the ones that I recommend. I definitely recommend the Shehnaz Hussain Herbal Sindoor Maroon, or if you like a little touch of red, then red. Second thing that is also exclusive to Indian married women is of course your Mangal Sutra, and this is the long one from Moda Sutra. I also have a shorter one from Moda Sutra that I'm sure you would have seen me wear that like a number of times because I love that one. I also like this one. These are both from Moda Sutra. You can of course wear, if you have like an original diamond one, you can wear that. I used to have one. We lost it. I lost that one. That's a story I'll tell you some other time. That's a sad story. So I lost that one, so I don't have a real one right now. But I really like these from Moda Sutra. I have to buy a real one soon, which we will eventually one day. Now let's move on to churies, because these are my least favorite Indian married things. So let's get this over with. If you're married, then I'm sure you already have like a huge collection of churies. I have so many churies and I wish I hadn't bought so many. If you're not married and if you're just watching this to gain information, then I would like to tell you what you should buy so you don't have to waste money practically. I love having a pair of nice golden churies. So that's my nice golden pair. So whenever you wear Indian wear, it either has like a golden touch to it, or it either has a silver touch to it. If you are somebody who likes a little antique gold or an antique silver, then get something in antique. But this is kind of the gold color that I wear, like my clothes usually have. So the gold that I like. So I have this pair which is so easy to grab. What I find is whenever I get ready, I always wear churi at the end, and I always forget to make a set of churis. I always forget to kind of grab a nice churi. My churi thing is not perfect, okay? So does that even make sense? Anyways, I feel having this pair ready right there, first of all, it's very small, it's very sleek, it's just 4 churies, 2 karas and 2 chota churies, so it's easy to wear. And if I have this ready, all I do is grab this, put this on, and I'm ready to go. I don't have like that bunch of churies to wear, and this still looks very nice because it's a little glittery-ish. Other bunch of churies that I would highly recommend that you have is a dozen of red churies. They could be plain red churies, they could have a little bit of work on them. It's just good. Again, it's something that is easy to wear. You just grab them, wear them, you look nice. And red or maroon is basically, it'll go with anything, especially if you're married and you're wearing red churies or maroon churies. Nobody would mind if they're not color coordinated, because red is like the color of Indian married women. So just having this pair and just wearing this is more than enough. Why am I calling it pair? Yeah, because it's for 2 hands. But you can wear that whole bunch in 1 hand also. Then, of course, I said a silver chudiya because, well, you need silver churies. And then these, I think, are like the most important churies. I hate spending money on churies. I love buying real jewelry. I love buying gold jewelry. But the one thing I absolutely hate is spending money on bangles. Because bangles, I hate them. I think I've said like a million times in this video already that I hate bangles. I'm sure you know by now. So anyways, I hate spending money on them because I know I'm not going to wear them a lot. So what I recommend is buying really good quality imitation jewelry, imitation bangle jewelry. Like I do have my real gold bangles because that's like gold bangles are like something that you do buy when you get married. That's like you get a pair from your in-laws and you get a pair from your mother and your mother and father, your parents. So that's like something you would have. But for diamonds and rubies and emeralds and sapphires, if you're interested, I would highly recommend that you get imitation jewelry because it's very, very waste of money unless you like love wearing bangles and you want to get the real deal. So, yeah. For me personally, I prefer good imitation. Okay, these are not like cheap imitation jewelry. I hope they don't look cheap imitation jewelry. But these are actually the good ones. Can you even see them? I don't know if they're in focus. I don't know how to do this. I'm not a beauty blogger. But these are actually good. So when I wear them, I have had a lot of people come up to me and ask them if they're real. Because they're not. So yeah. Then the next thing that is absolutely essential if you're married are bindis. I don't wear bindis a lot, but a lot of Indian women wear bindis all the time. And the one that I highly, highly recommend that you get, if you want to look instantly, you want to look like I am married, then I would recommend you get the Shilpa Gold bindi. These are probably the most sasta bindis out there. This is like 6 rupees for this packet. I think you could even get this for less if you don't know the shopkeeper and say, "Bhaiya, kuch kam kar do." The one that I really love are these. These are maroon and the size is DR7. It's the one that I'm wearing right now. I think the reason they look very Indian and they look very married is because probably all the mothers, like all our mothers, all the previous generations have worn these a lot. Like these were their regular everyday bindi. My mom still wears Shilpa Gold. I think the size she wears is the R8. It's the bigger than this. I prefer this one because I feel this is a little more better for my face, and it's a little more girlier than the other one. So yeah, highly recommend you get this. The fancy bindis that I would recommend, although I wear these out also because I just think they look really nice. The fancier ones that I have are from Richie Rich. I have other companies as well, but I like Richie Rich better. And as the name suggests, it is for rich people because it's super expensive. This is for one. This has like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, I'm sure it would have had 2 more. This would probably have like 10 bindis. I don't know if I've used this pata. And it is for 140 rupees. This is for 120 and this was only red. Again, I'm sure this would have had like 6 or 7 bindis. So yeah, these are super expensive. But the benefit with these are reusable. The glue is so good that it does not fall off when you wear them. The Shilpa ones don't fall off either. These are like, Shilpa ones are actually way better than these in terms of the strength of the glue. But these come in next to best. Like in all fancier bindis, I prefer the Richie Rich ones because they last longer. They stick onto your forehead for for like forever. And when you take them off and when you stick them back, you can actually reuse them. I've actually used this one before, and I have just like after I finished with whatever the event was, I sticked it back, and I can reuse these easily. I have been reusing, I think you can easily reuse them 3, 4, 5 times, like depends on how good you were while caring for them. So yeah, even though they are expensive, they are multi-usable, so I would suggest you get a pair of receipt. Let's move on to some makeup. Now makeup, obviously I'm sure you already know there are a lot of beauty bloggers out there, so you know what to apply when. But my recommendations to you, if you want to look married, are obviously a very nice red lipstick. The one that I absolutely love is this one from L'Oreal's Star Collection. It's by Freida, Pinto. I don't know how to pronounce her name. How do beauty bloggers do this name? I don't know if this is in focus. Yeah, it's this one. It's the same one that I'm wearing right now. I think it's very nice. It's actually very nice for my skin tone also. Otherwise also the Star Collection is very good. This one is the one that's signed by Aishwarya Rai. The one by Freida is called Pure Rouge, and this is called Pure. The one by Aishwarya Rai is called Pure Brick. I think both of them are very nice. They're very pretty shades, and yeah, if you're looking for like an expensive option, you can go for these because I think these are expensive. I honestly don't know what price they are because I got them as gifts. So yeah. Then this is like my ultimate married woman lipstick. This I wear when I want to look like I want to look elegant married, you know. I don't even know if I'm making any sense, but this looks very nice. It's not very red. I'm sorry, but in the Indian summers it went. It's again from L'Oreal. It's called Resilient Raisin. It's number 829, and this is actually very nice. It has a tinge of brown and maroon. It's like a mixture of brown and maroon, but it's very nice. I absolutely love it. Now this one that I wear a lot is from Maybelline. It's called Continuous Cranberry. This is actually it's like a red. It's very nice. It smells yummy. It smells really yummy. I have actually finished one of these already, and I hardly ever wear lipsticks, so saying that I have finished this is like a big thing. Now moving on to your eyes, I think Kajal are like the most essential thing of any Indian woman. There's somebody at the door. I absolutely love this one from Ink Color. 4 years ago, this used to be the only Kajal that would stay on my eyes. My eyes are extremely watery, and Ink Color was the only one that was able to survive my eyes. I in fact remember I used this for my own wedding. I carried this to the makeup, to my makeup place, and I told them just apply this Kajal and don't apply anything else because nothing else will stay. I now also like the L'Oreal Kajal Magique. I don't know how you pronounce that. But these are also really nice. Nowadays you get a lot of good kajals, but 4 years back they weren't a lot of good ones. I also love gel eyeliners. I use them as kajal as well. This one is from Maybelline. I think L'Oreal also has them. L'Oreal used to have like really crappy gel eyeliners 2 years back, but the new ones that they have are really good. And the one that I use right now is the Maybelline one. It's simply because I haven't finished them, and it's black in color. If you don't know a lot of makeup, and if you would like to dress up a little bit, and you've watched YouTube videos and you cannot figure out how to do this to your eye, do that to your eye, and it's a little too complex for you, the simplest way to apply eyeshadow and look glamorous, and it's like a 2-second thing, is to get a good fluffy brush and to get a good gold eyeshadow. This one I've had since ages. It is way past its expiry date, okay? But I'm not letting it go because I love it. I don't even know if it's available still. It's from L'Oreal. It's called Sepia Sparkle. And it's really good. Anytime I have to go, I'm wearing it right now. I'm not sure if you can see that on camera, but anytime I wear this, people always compliment me. They always tell me my eyeshadow is looking really good. And all I do is I take a fluffy brush. This one is from Vega. I had this one from MAC, which I thought was better. But this Vega one is also I'm loving. All you do is pat pat. That's it. That's it. And since it's a fluffy brush, since it's a blending brush, you don't have to worry about blending your eyeshadow because you are using a blending brush to blend your eyeshadow. If you don't want to buy a new thing, then as an married woman, I'm sure you would have gotten some kind of palette while you were getting married, and all of these palettes have such colors. This one is from Chameleon, it's called Gold. I got this from my in-laws, and you can see that's like a bronzy shade here, there's a bronzy shade here. That is a little brown, but these two are probably the ones that I would go for. Then I have this palette from Revlon, something I bought while I was getting married. Then I have this little bronzy shade here. So basically any bronze or gold shade that you have in your palette. This one is from Sleek, and again this has that little gold thingy going on somewhere. Yeah, I have this Maybelline one, it's called Topaz Gold. This is I recently purchased this one, so if you look on a lookout, then you can buy this. It's called Topaz Gold. It's from Maybelline, and I just got it like a couple of weeks ago, so I'm sure this is available. And this has a lot of shades that are, well, gold and bronze. So I would highly recommend that you don't even have to go out and buy. See, if you're an Indian married woman, I'm sure your bridal cruiser would have contained some kind of palette. Just find any color that looks gold or looks bronze. Get a fluffy brush. Like a fluffy brush is something I would highly recommend you get. Don't use those crappy, where are those? Those crappy things that you get with eyeshadow palettes. These. Don't use these. These are like the worst thing that you can do to your eyes. I hate them. Get a fluffy brush, buy a fluffy brush. This is the best investment you can do if you're looking to do a bit of eyeshadow but not like actually have to work. So just get a fluffy brush, dab, put it across. That's it. It's that easy. And next, of course, are nail paints. Nothing says married like a good red or maroon nail paint. If you want to have the married look, because a lot of non-married girls also wear red nail paint, but if you want to go towards a little more married side of red, then I would recommend going for something that's a little more maroon. I am not sure if you can see this. Can you see these? This is like the maroonish shade. I am absolutely in love with this. I think this looks so nice. It's very festive. It's this one from L'Oreal. I am a big L'Oreal fan, if you haven't figured that out yet. It's called Scarlet Vamp. So that, if L'Oreal is, yes, a little expensive, but I mean, red color you'll get in any, red or maroon color you'll get in any company. So just grab a nail paint that's red or maroon in color, put that on. That's your Indian married woman festive essential. Now, what's the point in looking all good if you don't smell good, right? I love perfumes, and surprisingly, the perfumes that I love the most are the ones that my brother got me. They are from, he has like brilliant taste in perfumes, okay? If my family members are watching this, don't tell Bhaiya I said he has brilliant taste in perfumes. Bhaiya, if you are watching this, aapki taste bahut bakwas hai, theek hai? Anyways, he got me these two from, I think it's called La Octane. I don't know how to pronounce stuff. I think it's called La Octane. This is Rose Aurora. This was their limited edition. I just hope they come back with this one. This is like, it's amazing. It actually smells like it smells like it smells like you're a rose. That's how nice this is. I'm sure it's a little expensive. Obviously, I don't know what the cost is because my brother gifted it to me. But this is very, very nice. This is my fancy wear, so I very, very rarely use this. I use this only for special occasions. Like I wore this when my brother got married. I wore this for Arivi's function. I'll probably wear this for Arivi's birthday. So things that are very close to my heart. That is the only time when I wear that perfume. The second one that I like is again from La Octane. My brother got me this for some other thing. It's Jasmine and Bergamot. I don't know. This is nice as well. Again, it smells like there's a floral, like you get those floral deos, right? They smell hideous. They don't even smell anything near to floral. But these actually smell floral. These actually, when you smell them, they actually look like you are smelling a flower. They are so good. And for the non-expensive option, all of these are still a little bit expensive, but really not expensive options. I prefer perfumes from the Body Shop. I have this one called Moringa. Again, this has a very nice floral smell to it. I think you're getting it that I like floral smells, but I like floral smells that smell of real flowers, not floral smells which say floral smells but smell like candy, or I don't know what they smell like. But I like smells that smell of real flowers. So this one is Moringa, and then this one is a Fuji green tea. This is a cologne. I don't know. Anyway, this is also nice. It's a very fresh smell. It smells really nice. So again, I recommend this. Of course, you feel free to wear whatever perfume you like. But my point was, you have to smell good because you have to smell good. Now, lastly, and I think the most important of them all, is a nice red sari. You can have a maroon one, you can have a red one, you can have whatever type of sari you want, but a nice red or maroon sari is, I think, the most important thing in an Indian married woman's wardrobe. There is nothing more which says married than a red beautiful sari. I love these, like the one that I'm wearing or the one that I have in my hand. These are crepe saris, and these have a lot of gold work in them. This one has antique, this one has gold work in them. The pallu is also nice. What these does, they are very, very lightweight, so when you wear them, you don't feel like you're wearing a very heavy sari. But when you wear them, then it looks like you're wearing a very heavy sari. So I highly recommend that you have one of these in your wardrobe. If you're somebody who's about to get married, I highly recommend you get something like this. If you're going to buy a sari for Karwa Chauth for yourself, invest in one of these. I think I have found that these saris are very useful. I have one like this in silk as well. I think they're called Banarasi sari, I'm not sure. But these are crepe saris and they have a lot of work. Again, the best thing about them is they are opaque. So if you have a little tummy coming in, nobody will be able to see your little tummy. So yeah, those were my Indian married woman festive essentials. I hope you found the video essential. I hope you found the video helpful. If you did, then make sure to give this a big thumbs up, and also click that subscribe button, because Diwalog is going on, and I am vlogging every single day from the Shara to Diwali. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Bye.